Welcome back to Banner Pirates. I'm Van Johnson. Let's get into this one. So much going on. I'm not going to reiterate all the craziness that's been going on regarding certain beer companies and all the other things that are happening. I am extremely happy that these beer company specifically, has officially woken the sleeping giant. And this is people that have just so sick and tired of all this garbage. The best part of all this, what an impact we can make. These companies can't do what they want, they can't say what they want, and they can't use us as consumers as like, oh, screw them, they're just stupid and they don't know any better, so we'll just put out our ads and we don't have to apologize and all the other stuff. And let's not mention the fact that now they're going to do a camo bottle. Oh, come on. It's just adding insult to injury. Just apologize. Admit that you made a huge and dire mistake by alienating your core audience. But they can't do that. They got to move on. They got to skate around it. But you know what? I really don't think they'll ever truly rebound from this action that they took. And this is probably going to go down as probably one of the worst advertising decisions from a corporation that I can ever think about, or I can ever think of. The other thing I want to talk about too is Budweiser is just the beginning. So all these companies that are doing this thing and this whole woke thing and, oh, everybody's got to be different, everybody's got to have feelings and all this other stuff, I am so absolutely fucking sick of it. I'm sick of the weird ads. I'm sick of ads that are during the daytime that my kids and other children have to watch and then think that things are okay. They're not okay. And I'm tired of walking around and everybody thinks that all this is just normal. This is so abnormal, completely abnormal. And it's upsetting. But the fact that we've all come together, and it really didn't take that much effort. It really just took people getting tired. It really just took people getting sick. And it really just took a brand shamelessly thinking how stupid we are as consumers. I mean, I guess they all walk around thinking like, you know what? These people are stupid. Fuck them. We'll do whatever we want. And they're just going to have to go along with it. They're going to have to go along with the ride. We're going to sell to who we want to. We're going to say whatever we want about whoever we want. And we're going to have partnerships with whoever we want. The problem is your companies are all where you are because of consumer purchasing. All these companies are where they are because of people like us that bought their brands. There's a lot of things that they did. And let's face it, there's a lot of things a lot of corporations do that I just think is repulsive. I think it's sick. If you want to make a beer, make a beer. If somebody's gay, trans, or a lesbian, or whatever the case may be, straight, hardworking, American, nobody thinks about the color of a fucking can when they're drinking it. Just make a product. People will drink it. If it's good, they're going to consume it. If it sucks, well, they probably still will consume it because it's probably cheap crap beer. I guarantee you can find a local brewer in your town or somewhere that would blow the socks off these beers. But their beer is where they are because of an image, because of the Clydesdales and because of the frogs and all the other ad campaigns that they've done over time for a super long time. But this campaign, this idea that was done by a VP that was woke, I think, just including myself, I think people are just sick and so tired of all this garbage. I think Nike should be next. I know Miller Lite is suffering a little bit right now, but at least they came out and put out some kind of a decent statement, because obviously with the weirdness of their ad saying that women created beer and blah, 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 and it's all so absolutely crazy. Make your beer. People will drink it. Make a bottle. People will drink it. And use a cause that on your cans or your bottles or whatever the hell you're going to do, use a cause that people have no choice. Like if somebody has autism, when they have these kind of things that happen to them in their life, it's great that awareness is brought up. But they didn't make a choice for this to be this way. If somebody gets cancer, generally they're not making a choice to have cancer. So it's great that you bring awareness to that, and it's great that you support it. These other things that you are trying to promote are things and issues in their lives that they have made a choice to do. And 9 times out of 10, I feel like they're probably going to be sorry for those choices. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm without fault. Lord knows I have made some grand mistakes. But the bottom line is they are a company for consumers. Now, the great thing is if they make a beer and it sucks, or they make an ad campaign and it sucks, just like you've seen right now, cancel them, ban them. Because there's other companies out there you can go to. You don't have to drink their beer. You don't have to go along with the ideology of all this crap. And they suck you in. And then for some reason, like some people are like, well, I can kind of see their point. No, there is no point. It's just stupid. And then today I saw Will Smith's son is wearing women's dress for Louis Vuitton. So I don't understand these brands that have built a lifetime of credibility and a lifetime of devoted fans to a certain brand. I myself, there's certain brands I absolutely love and I just buy, but they pissed me off. I would seek something elsewhere. I'm not going to support a company and be part of this ideology crap. I'm just tired of it. I don't have to. I'm a consumer. I don't have to buy your beer. I don't have to go to your park. Now, Disney's a little bit different because there's really no other parks like Disney. So you're kind of stuck a little bit there. But all these other brands, whether it's sneakers, sportswear, makeup companies. I mean, Nike, from what I understand, was hiring him to do something for bras for women. Come on. This is so flippin' ridiculous. I just don't understand it. Crazy and just completely asinine. I just have a hard time understanding it. And I have a hard time understanding that they think that we're actually all that fucking stupid. I've done a lot. I've seen a lot. I didn't grow up with these stupid, crazy ass ads on television as a kid. We just watched wholesome TV shows. And there wasn't all this shit where you had to feel a certain way and oh my God. And if your son says, look, there's a girl. Well, would you want to be a girl? No. No, that's not what he's saying. It's not what any kid is saying. This is people filling their heads with shit. This is a strange tangent to go on, but this is all part of this debacle of shit. And we're all living in this. But they can't force us to. We can fight back. We can vote. We can ban. Listen, this has been such a successful ban that I'm sure even Budweiser is saying, holy shit, did we fuck this one up? Yeah, you guys did. And we're going to continue on. I hope Nike's next. Any company that dives into this is going to be part of it. So it's not up yet, but I'm creating a site called Consumers Against Change. Other companies have done this too, or other people. I'm going to list companies that these companies are getting involved in with these people and these crazy ass fucking ideas. We can stop it. Go on there, find a company. If you're buying them right now and they have some stupid moral stance, or I should say no moral stance at all, don't use them. Don't buy it. Just ban it. The bottom line is, without you, without myself, without consumers, they're nothing. All of these companies are nothing. Now, the worst part of all of this that I can see, and it doesn't make me happy, is people that work for these companies that have gotten sucked into the choices they've made based on, and they have families to support. They got kids. They just want to make a living. They don't want to work for a company that's going to make decisions that jeopardizes their livelihood. But guess what? Budweiser did. Because they only care about one thing. They only care about being woke. And woke, like it's said so many times, woke means broke. And man, is this going true. I don't think Budweiser's ever going to completely rebound from this. I really don't. I think they're always going to be known as, Bud Light's always going to be known as a gay beer or a trans beer. They've tarnished their reputation that they've built so long to establish. But it's not my fault. It's not your fault. It's their fault. Pressure from companies, pressure from organizations. But you know what? These companies and organizations, we can squash them. We can ban them. We just have to stay strong and we have to stay together. And if somebody announces the next company or the next brand that tries to do something stupid like this, I'm all in. I'm going to continue to. Some of these companies, I mean, I don't buy their products anyway. I'm not really a beer drinker. But if I ever were to drink a beer again, I can guarantee you it would not be Bud Light. I hope you all like and subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification, leave a comment. I do want to say one more thing, and I've watched YouTube for a long time. If there's one thing I do not like, is clickbait. I can't do it. It pisses me off. So I can guarantee you when you come here, if I say I'm going to talk about something, we're going to talk about something. And we're going to address that. I'm not going to clickbait you into anything. So stay with me. Let's stay strong. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for tuning in. Come back real soon. We're going to talk about some shit.